Looks like Facebook is playing up a bit. Let me know if this is in any way not working for you, and I will make a change. But let's keep going anyway, because it's taken me ages to set this up. So I want to keep going. So I wanted to do today's angel reading under the watchful eye of my beautiful guardian angel picture. You know, I bought this picture when I first started my business, and it was $238, which felt like an absolute fortune back then. And my business when I first started it was called Beautiful Soul Healing. In fact, that's still registered as my business name. And this was, I saw it in a kind of upmarket home decor shop, and I knew this had to be my for my healing room. So now it's in my lounge room, but because I do a lot of my work from here and from my main office. So I just wanted to share my beautiful guardian angel with you. Hi Natalie, thanks for being here. So I've got the Archangel Power Tarot deck, and I've also got Kyle Gray's Angel Guides deck. So, and I'm making an intention this year that this year is the year, 18 years on, that I am going to have my own angel deck. I'm going to do it this year. Hey Kim, it is beautiful, isn't it? It's absolutely stunning. I love it, and I've dragged it with me wherever I go because it's quite big. So let's first start out with asking the angels and the archangels what it is we need to know for this coming week, what kind of energy we need to expect, what the guidance is. And as always, you know that the guidance that comes through is coming through me to you. And it's not just the angels working with me, they're using my voice, my thoughts, my visions to give you messages. And the cards are kind of like, I don't know if this is a good analogy, but I always say it's like opening a can, right? The cards are the can opener. They help with messages because they trigger a message. They aren't the whole message a lot of the time. They trigger the message. So what you hear, what you feel, what you sense from this reading, the healing that you get from this reading, is meant to be for you. And you might hear or feel something completely different from the other people that are online at the same time, or who watch it later in the replay. So I send this email, and have for many, many years, this video. Afterwards, I download it and I attach it to my newsletter, my Monday newsletter that goes out to my mailing list with thousands and thousands of people on it. So if you want to have this in your inbox and never miss one, go to my website and sign up for my mailing list. So let's see what the angels have to say for us this week. So I'm asking the guardian angels this week. I know that we have Archangel Michael with us because he's one of my guardian angels, and I know he's the guardian angel of many of you too. Sometimes you've attracted Archangel Michael as being your guardian angel because you're going through something that specifically God wanted to give him to you for help, or you've invoked him and asked him to be your guardian angel. And either way, he will stay with you all the time. Like he never leaves your side if you ask him to be with you in that way. Or you can simply call on him whenever you feel like you need help. So remember that Archangel Michael is the angel of protection, energy protection, as well as general safety in the world. He's also the angel of courage and life purpose for light workers. So if you are someone who considers yourself, I know there's so many words nowadays, like when I did my training, it was light workers. It's star seeds, indigos, crystal people, all kinds of words. I can't think of them all right now. So, excuse me. So if you feel like you're here to help change the world in some way, and you're all about light, healing, bringing happiness, peace, want to help the world, maybe plants, animals, the planet, people, then you're a light worker. You've got that pure will inside of you that no matter what you're doing, you want people to be uplifted by it, to grow from it, to enhance their lives. You care. And light workers come through with this intense knowing that you're here to have a meaningful life, that is meant to help others. You don't want to just kind of scoot through. It feels like you want to leave your mark in some way. And I always felt like that. I know I always felt like that. I can remember feeling like that in primary school. I can remember feeling like that more clearly as I became a teenager. And then as I got older, it got stronger and stronger, that I felt like I didn't want to just do any old job. I wanted to do a job that spread the light, that meant healing for other people and was also fulfilling for me. So I've actually written about one of my mundane job experiences in my newsletter this week, so you'll read about one of the turning points in my life. Okay, so angels, guardian angels of everyone here, let us know what we most need to know this week for the highest good of all. And so it is. Hi Joe, hi Joanne. Yay. Ali, hi. Wow, okay. Whew, I'm getting hot. So I'm pulling out 3 cards and I'm going to pop them there. Okay. Now I'll pull another card in a second. So what did we get first? We got this one first, the Eight of Raphael. So this is perfect, actually. Whenever we go through difficult times, whenever we go through times of limitation, feeling powerless, feeling stuck, you know, trauma, heartache, you know, we go through those times and we have to go through a period of healing. But they help us to know more about what we want from life and what we don't want from life. So it's about having an awareness in you right now, and it might be exactly what I was talking about before, which this is unscripted. I don't know what I'm going to talk about in these sessions. That you feel like there's something better waiting for you, whether it's a job, whether it's financially, whether it is, you know, adjusting the way that you live and the way that you work for more balance, a relationship, health. There is something better waiting for you, and you know that it's calling you. And yet there's fear there. There's this kind of uncertainty. Like, is it really going to make my life better if I make these changes? You know, perhaps I'm better off just waiting a bit longer. So this card is saying to you, there is something better waiting for you. And you already have had the call. You've had that intuitive nudge inside of you that you know there's something better waiting for you. You know that you've got to make a change. But you see the girl in this picture, she's got her little doggy with her and she's hesitating in crossing the bridge. On the other side is Archangel Raphael, and he's saying, come over. It's great. What you want is waiting for you. But she's hesitating. She's looking at the money. She's worrying about the money. She's worrying about her security, because big change always makes us feel insecure. It makes us worry about the base chakra stuff in our life, and that is security, finances, feeling safe, our home, our career, our relationships. It makes us want to cling to the old stuff. And this card is recognizing this along with Archangel Raphael and saying to you, it is safe for you to make the changes. There is something better waiting for you on the other side. So you need to let go, let go and let God. Trust that the universe, when it moves you forward, but you're the one that has to make the decision, because you are, you are in free will. You're in the manifest physical body. So you can decide. Now, you might have been stuck for a long time going around and around in circles saying, oh, I'm going to change. And then, oh, pull back. I'm going to change. Feeling frustrated, feeling powerless, feeling stuck. And then, oh, pull back. And you might have been making little steps, but this is signifying a big step that is going to change your life for the better. And with the angel standing on the other side of the bridge, he's saying it's safe for you to make this change. In fact, this money is going to be more when you get to the other side. The security is going to be better. You're going to have better, healthier relationships. You're going to have better, more fulfilling work when you take that leap of faith. So it's acknowledging the fear as well. Now here, this one, gosh, we've got so many. Okay. So this one, it's saying it's safe for you to trust. It is safe for you to trust. This is the King of Raphael. So it's giving you that extra Raphael energy. Remember, he's there in the first card saying, come on, it's okay. Here he is, strong, showing up as the king. I love reading tarot cards, because tarot cards have got so many layers of meaning on them. So someone asked me last week, is like, there's no such thing as a high priestess. So we're not talking, when we get the high priestess or the king, of an actual king in the spirit realm. We're talking about the energy of king, which is like decision making, being strong, being a strong leader. But this is the King of Raphael. So this is about being emotionally strong, protecting your energy, having good boundaries, also being able to have compassion for yourself and other people. So compassion, light workers sometimes get confused about compassion, is that you'll say, oh, I feel sorry for that person. I don't want to leave them. I can't leave this job because I feel sorry for my boss and my co-workers. That's not compassion. That's pity. That's actually disempowering. If you say, I can't leave this situation to better my life because I feel sorry for everyone else, then you're coming from a place of powerlessness, and you're actually limiting yourself in that situation rather than empowering. So this is saying it's safe for you to trust and move forward. Be strong, be a leader in your life. Ask the angels, Raphael, Michael, and your guardian angels, to infuse you with the energy of courage, strength, and to help you to have more faith in the universe. You know, sometimes I talk to my clients, I talk to people, you know, through my webinars, and people say all the time, but I'm not sure. I don't know where this money is going to come from, or I don't know where this new job is going to come from, or how am I going to find a flat or a house in that place I want to live. This is where we have to trust the universe. We have to decide, do I live in a world of limitation and lack, driven by the ego, where I have to cling and hoard and be afraid? Or do I live in a world divinely guided with my angels for protection, knowing that through the law of attraction and through right action, I create and manifest what I want with the support and help of this abundant universe? It's telling you to trust your gut, trust your intuition, and that you have the capability to take on more than you realize. So it's like, sometimes you might feel overwhelmed. This is acknowledging that, but it's saying you can do more than one thing at the same time. Follow your passion, follow that intuition, and the angels are with you every step of the way. So I really like that we had Raphael turn up twice, because we asked for a guardian angel reading. So Raphael's the healing angel, but he doesn't just heal us physically, he heals us emotionally, because if you think about it, so many emotional and mental imbalance will lead to a physical illness. So we have to be aware of that in today's climate, emotionally, politically, psychically, spiritually. We have to be aware of our emotional and physical and mental well-being and protect that. And here we have the outcome card. Yoo-hoo! So this is the 10 of Ariel. And this, I love Ariel. Her energy is so strong, and I can feel her here with us right now. You might be able to tune into it. It's very similar to Archangel Michael, but in the feminine aspect. So she's like a powerful woman. You know, when you hear someone talk and you think, whoa, there's power in that person's voice, or I can feel her power. And she's coming through and saying to you, you are safe. And here we have the 10 of Ariel. Now this shows two ladies. They're sitting, having a beautiful chat. Their children are safe and playing. So I love it when this card comes up at the moment, because it's letting us know that there's travel in the future and that it's safe. But also, it's about abundance. It's about getting everything that you want. Now, when I say getting, receiving everything that you want, it's in alignment. You know, there's a getting that is a grabbing, that it comes from fear and hoarding that we talked about earlier. And then there's a receptivity and trust in the abundance of the universe. So if you need to sort of think about that in an analogy, think about a tree. Think about a huge tree. Like here in Australia, we have these massive fig trees, or something massive. In England, they have the oak, where that tree is just standing strong all the way through its whole life, and it's grown from a tiny seed all the way up to being a big tree. And not only is it sustained by the universe and all of what it gets, but it is also sustaining plants and animals and insects within it. So I always think of a tree when I think of abundance, is that when you're connected to the universe, you can have as much time, energy, money, love as you want. You're not considered greedy, because like that tree, you don't look at that tree and say, greedy tree, it took away all the oxygen from all the other trees. you recognize that it is secure in that flow. So I even like to imagine myself like a tree, of the universe pouring its energy down into the trunk, if you like, and it being strongly grounded into the earth. So this, yeah, big week, hey Natalie, for you, and I feel like it's a big week for everyone too. So I can feel where you're going because I know you a little bit. Hi Tyler. What's touche mean in this instance? Right, so Ali says, if I did hear, sense, know the message of where to go, I would do it in a heartbeat, no idea where to go. So what you need to do there, Ali, and I've been in that situation for a little while myself, is to then start saying, I'm ready to receive that guidance. There is something that needs to be moved out of the way in order for that guidance to be clear. Might be a step that you need to take before you get the guidance. Remember, angelic guidance comes one step at a time. And when you're in that frustrating thing of going, I just want to go and I don't know where to go, there's something that needs to be shifted. It might be a cord cut, it might be a healing, it might be a mindset change. You're the hero of your own journey. So the angels might be bringing you smaller steps, or there might be something that you just can't see that you maybe keep dismissing. Like, for instance, to get personal, I've decided to move. I've wanted to move for a while, and I kept coming back to the same place that I thought I wanted to go to. And I went before Christmas and had a look, and I couldn't find anything I wanted. And I was really confused because I was like, I was sure this was my guidance. But you know what? After the 21st and the big rest I've had, it's come back around again. I know I am meant to go there. I just had to wait a little bit. There was something that had to fall into place for me. There was some clarity I had to get, and I got it, and now it all makes sense. So it's when we're working with spirit, it's not like as always as kind of logical as we want it to be, but I would either get a reading or get some do some healing, get some clearing, write down a list of all of your blocks, see what needs to be cleared. Maybe there's a confidence thing there as well. So start changing your thoughts away from I don't know where to go to there are signs and clues everywhere. The universe knows where to guide me, and I am open to that guidance. Not knowing what to do and not having the strength to do it. So Tyler, you probably need to do some work with your angels to clear energy so that your energy is not depleted anymore, to top yourself up in whatever way. And also having a clarity about where, like I spoke to Ali about, is knowing, like, I'm ready to know where to go. I'm ready to do all the healing necessary to get myself to that place to do it. And I know exactly what you mean about the strength, because before Christmas, I was going to be packing up my house and ready to go, and I just did not have the energy for it. I needed that holiday before I could come back with the energy to do what I need to do next. So do you know what I mean? It might be 3 days off, it might be 5, it might be something else you need to do to get that energy back, darling. Hey, Sherry. Thanks, Natalie. I like that analogy too. It always works for me. Thank you, Angie. Glad to see you all here. So let me pull the final card for you. Now, see the reading that I've just done as being encouragement. It's like, I want to cross the bridge. I know there's something. Now I've got to clear the fears that are holding me back. Remember how she's hesitating on the bridge. She's not even on the bridge. She's right, about to take a step. Her doggy's ready to go. He's like, come on, mum, we're going. But she's looking sideways at the money. So that indicates, you know, how sometimes, a couple of years ago, I did a business course. I attended a business course, and it was way above what I wanted to pay for it. But I so wanted to do it, and I knew I couldn't keep going around in circles doing the same thing that I was doing. And I just didn't have the information. I didn't have the data to be able to expand my business to the next level. So I needed that course, but I was like, I don't want to spend this much money. And then I did. I just threw myself in. And like within 3 months, my income expanded 3 times over what I'd been earning, what I could even think about earning before from doing that program. And that money was back in my account. So we allow sometimes our ego, our fear, to hold us back, to say, oh, well, you can't do that because there's not enough of this, or you haven't got enough support, or you haven't got enough energy, or you haven't got enough money. But when we take that leap of faith, the universe will help us. And it's about crossing the bridge before we think we're ready sometimes. Yeah. So what is the final message, angels, for this for this week for everyone here. I feel like you've all disappeared. Where are you? Where are you? So keep the faith, everyone, because, you know, you've got to, sometimes it's right timing, sometimes it's missing information. It is just sometimes getting your head in the right place, you know. So do a bit of angel communication every day. Open up that intuition. Come to the masterclass tomorrow. I've got a free masterclass, and I'm going to be doing so much healing work on you. I'm going to be giving you lots of information. I'm even going to be answering questions and giving away some prizes. So tickets to some of my events. So if you want to come to that, it is free, and you've got no excuses about money. If you can't attend it live, you can go to the replay. No excuses, right? So many people come on my page and tell me, I can't afford this, I can't do that, I can't do your courses. This is free. No excuses. If you really want to change your life, come along to that. You might get the answers there. Can I just have a round of applause? Cut the cords. That's what you need to do. You need to cut the cords. Anything that is draining you, anything that is niggling in your brain, anything that seems to be distracting you, pulling you down, anyone that is recently pissed you off, made you feel angry, made you feel upset or hurt, or has intruded on your happiness and goodwill. You know, sometimes someone here is struggling because I feel like you have been on that intuitive thing, and all of a sudden you've closed it down, and you've closed it down because either someone took your confidence or criticized you, or you did. It criticized yourself, as if, oh, I don't know anything, I don't know how to do this, I'm not intuitive enough, or I don't believe in this stuff. So cut cords and ask the angels. I've got an amazing meditation that is also free. I give so much away for free on my free stuff page, and it's called Deep Angelic Clearing. If you do that, but come to the masterclass tomorrow, because that will be a clearing, a very intensive clearing. Have the cords cut, cleanse your energy, do something that honors, uplifts, supports, and heals you this week. Book with your favorite healer. Do a couple of meditations, do a daily card pull for yourself, and chat to the angels about what you really, 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 really want. Do something, put a fire under your butt, and I guarantee you by week's end the energy will have moved, it will have shifted, something will have changed for you. And then you just got to keep all of that going. The powerlessness of I can't, I don't know, I you know, that just keeps you in the swamp, and we want you out of the swamp. So here we have Archangel Michael, who we know is here with us, saying it's time to cut your cords. It's time to cut your cords. If you need help, book a session with me. My cord cutting is super powerful. Natalie knows, other people here that have been on my one-on-one sessions knows how powerful the angel healing is. Let's clear your energy down and release all that no longer serves you, and then the doors will open for you. So I've already mentioned my masterclass, which is Tuesday the 12th at 7 p.m. New South Wales time. On Zoom. It's absolutely free. You just go to my website. I'll put the link in the comments later, and you can sign up for that, register for it. I would love you to come live, because we've got over 300 people already signed up as of this morning, and you know, it would be nice to have those people live and not just waiting for the replay. You can only get a prize or a giveaway if you're live. I'm not going to give giveaways and prizes away to individuals that are on the replay. And there'll be other special offers on that thing too. So this is a real get together to start off the year with the right energy. I wasn't here last week because I was in the Northern Territory, but I'm back home now, ready to get going. So I've been looking forward to this for weeks and weeks. And then I do a retreat every year out at the sacred power site of Billaroo and Cartatuda National Park. It's in a beautiful resort. You're not camping, you're not in some rough and tumble place. And it goes for 3 days. We do an angel workshop where we're working on your energy. We do lots of meditation. We do lots of clearing. We do lots of getting guidance and creating a sacred vision for your future. The energy is so powerful out there. I've had people manifest houses from being on that retreat. It's going for 3 days, and it's in March. So it's 19th, 20th and 21st of March. I have to give numbers to the resort this week, by the end of the week, about how many people are coming for catering purposes and all that kind of stuff. So you really, if you want to come, I've had so many people ask me about it, and lots of people just pull back and don't actually commit. I am doing this. This is the last one that's going to be available this year. I don't know if I'm doing it next year. I'll be honest about that. But March for all the Aussies. So if you want to be a part of that, it's a small group retreat. We will go and meet with the Inannu people. You will get a chance to learn from them, to do painting with them, to learn their stories. You know, people go out there from all over the world generally, and they'll get a tour from someone who's not even Australian, telling them the stories of the Untitled, when you could have it from, you know, from the living culture that have lived there for over 60,000 years. So please let me know today or tomorrow if you can join me, if you want to be a part of that, and I will set you up with that. So that's my 2 announcements, and I hope to see you tomorrow, Tuesday, the 12th of January, 7 p.m. New South Wales time, for the masterclass, the intuitive masterclass. So someone asked me what that's about. Opening the third eye, how to connect with your intuition, how to protect your energy, how relationships affect your energy, and how to clear the energy of some toxic relationships, and lots more. Can't remember what else. Well, we'll be talking about crystals and crystal healing as well a little bit. All right, my lovelies. Hi, Benny. Hi, Rachel. The support does come in, doesn't it? It really does, but we have to be open to it. Thanks, Rach. I'm just checking who else is here. Hi, Joe. Joni did this reading today. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that you lost your mum. We're all from this, who are here, all sending you love. And your friend. Oh, that's so much to deal with. Grief is such a hard thing, and you've just had an enormous amount loaded onto you. So taking it very slow. Don't expect yourself to be back to normal. Don't beat yourself up. Reach out for help, with not just spiritual help, but also physical help. If you can get someone to talk to, Joe, make sure you do that. You have to take this period really, really easy, and I'm sure that signs will come to you. It is like a dark cloud when you're in grief, and that sometimes makes us think that we're not getting the signs, but we are. It's just that the cloud of grief is twofold. One, it's, you know, it's just grief. It's the heartache, it's the loss, it's the love. But also, I sometimes feel like there's a cloud that comes around us when we lose dear ones, that the angels give us, and it's like a cushion. It's like a soft white cloud of cushion, and it permeates our energy, and it holds us. It's almost to stop us going into major shock. So be aware of that, and Archangel Azrael, who will be with you through all of this. And your mum, your friend, and your mother-in-law, who's going through what she's going through, but you just know that those who have passed over are with you, and the angels will act as a bridge for that. But the important person right now is you. Yeah, because your loved ones are in spirit. They're on their journey in the beautiful, held in the arms of the divine, and you have, you know, it's you that you need to really take care of at the moment. So much love to you, Joe. Ali says, I've been told, as we're all connected, we shouldn't cut cords. That's not true. In my opinion, there are energy strands, as some people call them, that connect us to each other. So we would all be, you know, connected, like, say, people I love very much, like my sister and my niece and nephew and my mom. Those energy cords are love cords, and they are eternal. They cannot be broken. The angels would never cut them if you asked them to. They can't. Imagine them as unbreakable golden light. And then we have the cords of fear, which is, you know, we know that fear exists. It's an energy. So if I'm angry with someone, or I'm in conflict with someone, or I have a fear come up when I watch something on television, I have an energetic cord to people, situations, memories, traumas. And that cord is made of fear, and it can get bigger and bigger, and it sends fear back and forth. So when we sever those cords with the help of the angels and ask them to be transmuted to the light, we can be freed from the impact that fear has on us mentally, emotionally, spiritually, psychically, and physically. And as a healer, I've been working for almost 18 years now, working with people. I cut cords with people in their 70s who have held on to terrible abuse for many, many years. And that woman got off the table and walked out after years of not being able to walk without sticks because the cord was so thick and it had attached to her lower back. Heartache, loss, fear, all kinds of blockages and fear energies are released when we cut the cords with the help of the angels. Now, we don't have the power to cut cords ourselves. The angels are the divine beings that can do that with the sword of light and transmutation, which remove them. But your cords of love and connection can never be broken. And to be honest, if you don't want to let go of your cords of fear, the angels can't take them because of the law of free will. They can't intervene on your life. So it's all about, deepening your knowledge and your awareness. And I know if you were to Google it on the internet, you would probably get 20 different answers. But then you have to go with what your inner truth, your heart and soul tell you about things. So go with what feels right to you, Ali. I'm not here to convert people, but I do speak truth, and I'm in integrity, and I've got no reason to lie to you. Thanks, Nat. Lots of love to you all. So I want to thank you all for being here and for asking questions because I love it, and I'm sending love, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Take care.